morning. It is a lazy Wednesday morning on summer break. This is going to be a really fun video because you all are going to get to see what I do in a few days of my life when I'm having a chill summer relaxing week. This year, I do not have as many of these weeks as normal because I have decided to teach summer reading camp. That is a 3-week commitment, Monday through Thursday, and it is going to be regular school hours. But the nice thing about summer reading camp is that a lot of the planning is done for you. So whereas during the school year, I really enjoy the planning part of my job, coming up with interesting lessons for my students, trying to figure out how I can cover the curriculum the way that I'm supposed to, but also inject some of my own personality. And I spend extra time because I really enjoy doing that. But in the summertime, I just really want to slow down. I just want to kick back. I want to focus more on me, focus more on being home and being present for my loved ones. And this week, as an example, I have my grandsons here visiting. We are having so much fun. It is a scorching hot week this week. It is in the hundreds in eastern North Carolina, and we are just trying to stay cool however we can. I have some garden projects going on right now. I am also trying to get some of the organization done in our house because when we first moved, it was January. We were right in the middle of the school year, literally, and we were able to get a certain amount of it done, but then there were a certain number of things that I just said, you know what, I can wait till summer. So summer's here and it's time for me to get some of these things going. So this is going to be a little bit of mix of everything. And also I'll give you an update on my weight loss and how that's going. So glad you're here and just enjoy this next few days with me. A day in the life of a summer teacher. Super excited, guys. I have lost another 2 pounds. So that's a total of 15.5 pounds so far that I have lost. Yay! Do you hear that? It's the garden calling. Come on, let's go. Yesterday on DoorDash, we made negative $270. Here's the story. We pull into CVS. There were lights, let's put it that way. There were flashing lights behind us. Said, I'm getting pulled over. I said, okay. So he pulls into the CVS parking lot and the officer says, I pulled you over because you have a revoked license plate. And Joe was like, what? And I was like, we don't know what that's about, sir. Well, a few months ago, we canceled our insurance policy with Geico because they, out of the blue, doubled our rates. We changed over to Liberty. apparently when we changed over, the way that the paperwork went through, there was like a 2-day lapse, but we didn't know this because we've been so busy at school that we didn't do our address change. So nothing was coming to our house. It was, yeah, like everything that we pay it online. And we had called all the people that maybe we needed to, and we just hadn't gotten around to going into the post office yet and making the change for all the other random stuff. Because, you know, we're pretty much law-abiding citizens and we don't worry about stuff like that. Thankfully, he didn't take our plate. So we were able to go in this morning to the DMV and reinstate our plate. And they will probably waive our ticket when we go in, but the court costs are $193 of that. So pretty much you have to pay for it anyway. So anyway, we have now changed our address on everything. We have changed it on our driver's license. We did it online. We've done all the stuff. It's literally just being super busy people with teaching. And on the weekends, like, we crash or clean our house or like any number of things. But so we'll just probably just mail it and just call it a day because nobody got time for that. So we are in town. We are getting some lunch. I have a grilled chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A, the regular one, and the crispy kale salad for lunch. And I did get a lemonade. So that is healthy lunch. I have a facial that is in about half an hour, 40 minutes, and Joe's doing some door dashing. So yeah, lots of fun stuff happening here, and the dog is begging for a snack.
Baxter will not eat waffle fries
unless he's already had meat first.
Without Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh, he has to have the sauce. Hey, you know, he has good taste. What can I say? We are on our way to the school. Someone was sleepy this morning. He didn't want to wake up. Till he realized that we were going somewhere, and then all of a sudden he's magically awake. Aren't you? You're like, I go. Let me go too. Me too. So this is going to be my new home for 3 weeks. And I actually am really happy that I got this room because I love this teacher's style. She's got the coolest decor hanging on the wall here. But I have to figure out how I'm going to group my desks because I have 15 students for summer reading camp. I'm super excited because we just learned about the curriculum today, and I really love that our district chose a knowledge-based curriculum. Woohoo! What I have been saying over and over again was our kids need background knowledge. They need vocabulary. They need conversation. And this curriculum has all of that. Plus, we're still using the pieces that I fully believe in with Haggerty, which that's good. We didn't use that in 3rd grade this year, and some of our kids really needed it. And continuing with Letterland, there's a lot of like opportunity for thematic conversations here and discussions that are just going to really help the kids dig deep into the reading. And I'm so pumped about it. This is what I live for. This is like how we get the light bulbs to turn on. Also, a lot of our kids need work with multisyllabic words, and the our early literacy specialist noticed that in the data. So I'm really glad to see that we are focusing on the parts of our phonics and phonemic awareness programs that we're using that deal with multisyllabic words. I think it's something that, because of where it's at in the 2nd grade Letterland curriculum, It often gets missed at the end of the year, and then we don't do enough with it in 3rd grade. And it's really kind of where some of our kids figure it out naturally, but the kids that we have that need to come to summer reading camp are not in that group of kids. Like, it's something that they need explicitly shown to them over and over again. So super excited to be part of this. And now I have to figure out quickly what I want to do with this room, because I have today and then we're starting on Monday. So our first book is Sky Color, which I've never seen this one before, but our program is Scholastic Lit Camp, and I don't know if any of you have ever used it. You can comment, but I love some of the books. Like, this book has a lot of promise. There's some really good vocabulary in here. And like I said, opportunities for building background knowledge and connections to the real world. This one specifically, love it, love it, love it. Got it upside down. It has multicultural connections because it's either the hippo or the turtle. It has a Swahili name, so looks like it's got some connections to an African country. Not sure which one. I'd have to look more. I have to read this book more carefully. But really, really good nonfiction text. And then our fiction texts, we have My Name is Yoon, which is a really cute story. I really like it. And Big Red Lollipop, which is a new one for me. And Mice and Beans, which I've seen, but I've never actually taught with before. So super excited. I love books. I love all things books, and you want your summer program to be fun because, let's face it, kids would rather be at the pool or rather be at the beach or rather be playing in the sprinkler. So I'm glad we have some fun stuff to work with that can capture our kids' imaginations, because reading should be fun. It's no fair for us to cram this stuff down our kids' throats and not give them a fun way to access it. So the expectations are so high for these kids that being able to access it in a fun way is really key, I think, to developing a love for reading, so the kids will be motivated to do the work that they need to do to meet the expectations that we're asking of them. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here and make a quick list because I have to be very efficient. Then when I come back, we're gonna go to lunch, come back, and I'm gonna whip some stuff out just to get ready for the first day. But we do have a 45-minute planning in our schedule, so I'll try to, before I go today, make a list of what I can do for that and see what things I can maybe do over the weekend at home without being here at all. So yeah, anyway, I will check back in with you in just a bit. The temperatures are really heating up around here, and we are headed to Kellogg's to try to find a solution for my poor, wilting, drying up vegetable garden. Some of my garden is doing well because it's under the shade trees, but the other side of the garden here is really getting beat on in the 100-degree temps. So we are installing a shade cover today with 40% shade cloth, and I'm hoping that I can get some of these plants to come back. My peppers that are on the one side, on the right side, are really not setting any fruit right now because of the temps being so high. And in general, everything that's in the outer beds is struggling a little bit. So we're gonna see what we can do, and fingers crossed it's gonna help us keep all of this investment alive, because we really put a lot into restarting the garden at our new house. One of the things about weight loss is making sure that your diet is sustainable. I know that realistically it's going to take me a while to get down to my goals that I've set for myself, and so I have to make sure that I'm enjoying what I'm eating. So one of the easiest ways to do that is to make sure that you have some healthy and delicious side accompaniments. I really love these pickled red onions with jalapenos. I take the seeds out so it's not too terribly spicy, but it's just a little bit of a kick, and it's just a nice thing to put on alongside of salad or sandwiches. Just encourages me to continue to eat in a healthy way while still really enjoying my food.
Certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it.
Happy 4th of July. We just got back from a walk down to the waterfront because they were reading the Declaration of Independence. This area is a very historic area and has a lot of ties to the Revolutionary War. There was actually a signer of the Declaration of Independence here locally. So it was pretty cool. They put on a nice little demonstration, gave a good talk and told about the history of the area, and then read the declaration. So that was really cool. I'm probably gonna cut the video off here because it's getting a little long, and I think that my cleaning and organizing projects are going to be enough for an entire video. So if you're interested in that kind of like summer / spring cleaning kind of video, that'll be my next video. So make sure you subscribe. I hope you're having a great 4th of July, enjoying independence with your family. As always, don't forget to work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. See you in the next video. Bye.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget